when we started considering people to play on the album, we thought of lots of people. There were lots of great people that I think we could have gotten involved. Maybe people that were a little more well known than some of the cats that ended up playing on it. But there's one name that kept coming up for me was in my memory was Brady, because I remember seeing him play with Emmylou, and I just loved his old spirit. He's just an amazing creative drummer. We contacted him, and he did, and you know, I think I wasn't as surprised as I think Steve was extremely pleasantly surprised. I think he's overwhelmed with how Brady turned out. And then Tony Hall, who played with Brady and who also played with Emmy, plays a great bass player, done a bunch of great session stuff with Lenoir and with Lenoir Productions. But he's an awesome session player. And then Tony's also played with Brady a bunch, so they're real familiar with each other, both from New Orleans, although Brady lives in Sweden now. And so that was sort of the band that grew in the session first. Then we performed a couple live, like the band version of Gravedigger and Save Me, recorded with live band playing. Tim and I have played together for a long time, and the last DMB album was the first one of our records that he hadn't, studio records that he hadn't played on, and I was really keen to get back in the studio with Tim, so it was cool to play with him again. And he's always just a master at making more space. And Trey and I haven't played together probably as often as we'd like to, but it was great having him out in Seattle as well. And I think they all brought a lot to it, to the whole recording. Everyone did, but I think those four characters really sort of managed to make their presence known in real tasteful and lovely ways.